Welcome back to the second half. I'm definitely not playing Azure Lane on my smartphone like chat. Previously, we found out that Hetzer isn't dead, but the cast intends to leave it there and ignore it. So I don't, you know, is that an insult? Have you impugned upon its honor?
Bad idea, because it will be able to get another shot on us.
I don't think so.
Not if you walk right out of its range.
The Raven can easily get out of its range because it only has AC 20. So.
Oh, true.
It takes 200 minutes to clear a radio system damage.
Yep. They need to get Baron in there to help them.
You say that, but I'm missing a leg, remember?
Yeah, it's just...
It can only hit like 2 hexes wide. Look, it's fine. We'll be fine. Here's the thing. Before we do the round, I came up with this great idea for Rad fan art. Are you ready, Rad?
Yes, I'm ready.
It's a 2-panel comic. Top panel is just a front view of your Axeman with the speech bubble that says, "Say hello to my little friend." The second panel is you holding the Raven in front of you.
Like a baby.
Firing with all of your weapons that aren't arm mounted, and the Raven is firing its little SRM pack at 2 lasers.
That's brilliant. I love
That
it.
sounds perfect. If only he can do that.
Let's go ahead and roll, see who goes first.
Joe said go.
For the Alliance. Oh, wow. Nope, I am going first. I have 2 active combatants. So I go, then a fuck ton of you go, and then I go again. Oh, wow. Thank you for the 1,500 bits there. I feel like you sent a message with that. I hope you get all the salvage. Well, so far,
no, it's not working out. These vehicles blow up.
Look, vehicles. Who cares about salvaging vehicles? You know, that's like $300,000. That's.
I
fine.
mean, the
You
weapons.
Get the mechs. Get the mechs.
That's 300,000 credits, yes, but get 10 of them. That's 3 million.
Some bad going on there.
Oh, I need to withdraw my movement dice. What kind of fucking slacker am I? Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How far these things can run? SRM carrier is a 3-5. The SRM carrier charges forward at high speed directly towards the Axeman. No fucks given. As you can see, all of the missile launchers on the front, the sides, the back, all of them suddenly the racks lock in, and you can see the tips of the missiles coming out of them. They open a comms and they're just like, "For the true Steiner bloodline, we will buy time for the overview."
Wow. So DFI time?
Really, AP?
Now, could Red jump over that SRM carrier? Since it's not mech height, it's just half of it probably.
Now,
Yeah, you could DFA
you did say
it.
we can jump in here, right? Like,
Yes.
You can jump over.
You can jump over things that are 1 high or through allies. You can't jump through enemy mechs.
Some of you aren't gonna like what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna do it.
They're going to DFA it.
No, why would I do that?
He's gonna jump behind it.
I'm gonna jump away.
You're right, they're not gonna like that.
You son of a bitch.
I have no torso armor.
And I have no leg.
Yeah, you're about to have a whole lot less.
Yeah, without that accent there, he sure is.
How much can I move with a leg?
I'm gonna let the 2 assault mechs with all of the armor.
2-3.
2, 3.
Look, just stand up facing this way, or I don't know, do something.
It's at 60. It's 10 SRM6s on the great side for that thing.
Does that have a turret though?
Yeah, it does.
SRM carrier? Let me look.
Yeah.
Does it?
Or is it directional?
Yeah, no, it does. It has a turret.
It does have a turret.
Otherwise, I would have
Other
jumped
one was destroyed
behind
by
it.
hit the turret.
If I just stand here and then just like look at it.
Oh, I'm probably dead. At this turn. Okay.
Assuming that it's going to shoot you.
It's probably want to shoot either me or
A
Sid.
mech on the floor.
Or the Victor.
Mech
Got a lot
missing.
of targets here. Can that Hetzer shoot where it's at? Can it shoot me where it's at?
I think no, we
this is
determined that
invalid.
last round. It couldn't shoot
Okay.
you. You couldn't shoot it.
No.
Yeah. All right. So, Sid, do you plan on moving? I don't think so.
Not this round. I'm gonna wait around because Rad moved up there, and I want to make sure we don't
get stacked up.
I want to stay
crowding each other into
solely as a defense, a potential defense for the Raven.
I think it would be smarter for us to stay here, take out the SRM carrier, and then reposition everyone.
Look, I just want to say, I've soaked a lot of damage on all of your behalfs a lot of times. Okay?
And my Warhammer, so did my Warhammer.
You don't see me complaining.
Yeah, no, this is just...
I'll move by not moving.
This was a smart move.
What a bold but controversial stance. One more person must move.
I will move by not moving.
Very well. The Hetzer will not move by not moving.
Because it can't move.
Okay, so how am I doing this? I'm prone.
Maybe you should just stay prone.
Yeah, it's harder to hit.
It's harder to hit you. You want to get.
I'm not sure you want to get hit from that direction.
Yeah, I'll turn around. But I'll stay prone.
All right, you drag your Raven to face towards it.
Raven nose to like wiggle around.
What's the prone tag? We just know.
We don't have one.
Okay, fair enough.
We know it's prone.
We know it's prone. That's fine. All right, it's shooting time. The Hetzer can't shoot anybody, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my only bad guy, the SRM carrier. And they're firing on the archer.
Yep, I figured.
Sorry, Sid.
Nope, it's fine. I figured.
5, 6, 8. Shooting 8s. First is a hit.
Can't see the other dice. I went into your field.
Don't worry, it's a hit.
Okay.
Cluster rating of...
I'm pretty sure it's all 6.
11 is going to be all 6.
Location 8 is the left torso for 2.
Was this the first roll?
Torso for 2?
Yes, that was first roll.
That's bad.
9 is left leg for 2.
Left leg for 2.
6 is right torso for 2.
Right torso for 2.
8 is left torso for 2.
Left torso for 2.
9 is left leg for 2.
Left leg for 2.
I think it's the last one with the first volley.
This is 6.
Then 2 to the center torso.
Center torso for 2.
Shot number 2. 3.
Yeah, I just thought the Raven pilot's not going to be happy about this.
6 is 4 missiles hit for SRM 6.
First one hits left leg.
Yep, 2 to the left leg. 5 is right leg for 2.
Right leg for 2.
10 is left arm for 2.
Left arm for 2.
6 is right torso for 2.
Right torso for 2.
Alright, roll 4.
Miss. 5.
Yeah, the Raven pilot's not going to be happy about this.
That's 4 again. First hit center torso.
Torso for 2.
Left leg for 2.
Left leg for 2. Fine, you can hit me in the left and the legs all day long.
Right leg for 2.
Yeah, you know who else said that? English. Now look where you're at.
I never said that. What are you talking about?
I know, but it made a good joke, right?
2 to the right torso.
Right torso for 2.
I think that was the 4th one, right?
Yep, that was 4.
Alright. So roll 6.
I think it's a 7, actually.
7 is still a hit.
Yeah, alright. 2 to the left leg.
Left leg for 2. He's really liking that.
I think it's only 3 missiles this
3
time.
missiles.
So
Second missile hits.
left leg for 2 again.
Left leg for 2.
And then last to the right leg for 2.
Right leg for 2.
So number 8.
8. Yeah, ooh, that almost was a hit. But now.
9.
Oh my god. Alright, 3 missiles hit for center torso.
2 for center torso.
2 to CT.
2 to the right leg.
2 to the right leg.
Last missile is to the right torso.
2 to the right torso.
9, 10.
I think last one was 9. I think last one was 10 because the other one was.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you have it. I feel like I got messed up in the numbers there, but look, Sid, how's this mech looking? I feel like you got smoking damage all over the place.
Peppered. My right torso is at less than 1/4 armor. Left torso is less than half, and my legs are actually still doing kind of okay.
So look, this archer does not like taking damage. It has taken damage several times, and it just doesn't like having it happen. Your UI is suddenly screaming at you like, "Holy shit, sir! Everything's exploding! Do you want to eject the ammunition?"
No.
No, that's what the UI is asking you.
Oh, it's just like cancel. Cancel.
I'll shoot.
Are you sure you want to cancel?
Cancel.
Press yes to cancel. Press no to not cancel.
Damn it! This is the last time I let the doctor configure the bloody UI. Cancel.
I need you to make a roll to stay standing.
Cancel.
From a metric fuck ton of damage.
All right.
Pondo.
D.
So I just need to meet or exceed my.
Do you want to shoot it?
All right.
Yes.
I'd say if we're going to shoot it, we want to try and limit it to not that much ammunition-based weaponry because you guys are probably getting low after the 2 fights, and this
Yeah, I didn't use much Gauss rifle ammo at all.
Okay, I was going to say, but yeah, maybe limit it to one Gauss rifle will destroy it. So
It's it would be really hard to miss at this point.
So did you match?
I beat by 1.
Okay, excellent. All right, all of you are up now.
I'll go ahead and shoot at the SRM carrier.
Very well.
Definitely shooting with 2 PPCs.
Pondo shooting with 2 PPCs? This is totally new tactic. I can't
I'll shoot with
believe
3 medium lasers as well.
How to see this?
How much heat would that build? That's 29.
Out of your what? 40.
It's fine. If it was a clan mech, that wouldn't even get the margarita mix warm.
That's true. Actually.
That's the joke that we make on the stream, right? The clans. You fire a laser and it transfers the heat from your mech to theirs.
Yeah. Instead of the 3 medium lasers, I'll just change it to the Gauss rifle for 1.
Okay.
Because I think if I build 1 more heat, then yeah. So 1 Gauss, 2 PPCs.
Okay.
Started 2. It ran for only 2. The Gauss will be shooting at a 4. The PPC will be shooting at a 5 because it's 1 in minimum range.
And the words of Britney Spears, "Hit me, baby, one more time."
Gauss. The Gauss is a hit. Location 7 for 15.
That's the front side for 15. It has 12 armor, so you blow through right into that sensitive inner part that explodes.
Does it explode?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Send a Gauss rifle directly into it. Just blows out the other end. Most of the inside is intact, but all of the crew, they were there and then they weren't.
I think I shot a slug at them the size of the crew, so it's fine.
Yeah, trash cans.
The slug is now the crew of it, and we take control of it. Before it
It's a metal projectile, the approximate size of a person's upper torso.
Yeah.
Well, that was bigger than a torso.
You immediately converted them from humans to transformers, except for they could only transform 1 time, and they could only transform into red mist.
They're like vampires that only go one direction.
Yeah.
All right. That's the end of the round. Let's roll again to see what this Hetzer does next round.
Nothing.
Nothing. I was just
SRM pilots just entered an Issei story.
Issei Kai, they got hit by Truck-kun. Gosh, that would actually be an amazing one-shot with OVA to just play someone who died on this show.
Could I go ahead and make the sensor roll for the next room?
Yes, but let's do initiative because that Hetzer's still gonna wait for anyone to pass in its range and shoot them.
It's those really tense moments in the movies where all of the giant enemy units are like slowly marching past you and you're waiting for any moment them to turn and annihilate you.
Yeah, it's like Cloverfield.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sid,
All right.
let's make this roll. Chop chop.
Yeah.
He's like, I got my Wisconsin butter burger here, Arthur. You trying to get me on this Wisconsin butter? Yeah, you win. All right, go ahead and make your sensors roll as you direct your sensors to the next area.
I would like to aid with that.
Very well. That's all of the movement the two of you are doing then as you pause your mechs.
Oh, we have to pause the mechs?
Yes, you can't move this round. This is your whole action, is interpreting sensor data.
Should I at least move to get closer?
Can
I relatively need
I think it's just gonna be one or the other.
I mean, you're gonna do it now or next time.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
So let's move forward so we're all outside of the danger zone of this Hetzer.
Right.
I mean, if you guys get past the Hetzer, and it's like Dungeons and Dragons. If you get past the Hetzer, I'm just gonna take it off the initiative order. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
The crew might chase you with pistols.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
The treasurer is walking up behind it and holding a mech pistol to the back of its head.
5, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You lightly tap it on the back of the turret, and all of the loot spills out.
I'll just go to crawl one so I can move up, stand up, and actually just walk to next to him.
Oh, you don't want to move there.
He's safe there.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
He is.
Center of the facing panel to center of the facing panel. It has a shot.
I think he's good. He can choose to defend using the bunker.
Yeah.
Everybody else is moving
I'm
though?
also prone, so I'm just edging against the.
Are we not? Are you not moving, Arthur? Are we like kind of out?
I
of
literally can't move. The
Okay.
Hetzer can't move.
All right.
Yeah,
So here's what happens with the Raven. Your Raven is scraping itself. So it's got its one leg and it's forcing, because it has no arms, it's just pushing its Raven beak forward in a furrow. The furrow peeks out for a second, and then like a small burst of tracer rounds go in front of it. You backdraft a little bit. You're just like, nope. Let's roll initiative for the next round. Although I don't think it's necessary. You're gonna be able to stand up and walk past it without any problem, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to. I'll have to roll.
Right, but eventually he'll succeed.
Yes.
In an
Yes.
infinite amount of time that Hetzer can do nothing. You will eventually get past
If
it.
he fails, he takes damage because he falls again.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay,
Let us
so I
let
have
us
to-
investigate how sucky you are at rolling dice.
Very much so. It's shown I didn't hit anything last time. Okay, how much do I have to roll? What do I have to roll to?
Definitely a +1 for the damaged leg.
+5 for a destroyed leg.
+5 for a destroyed leg. The modifier for a destroyed leg is +5 to avoid taking damage during fall. Yikes. Jeez. All right, let's make this roll. What's your piloting skill?
He needs like an 8.
Yeah, it's a +3.
So you need 8.
You need an 8 now.
6 and oof.
Good luck.
Row. You fail.
That's 5 on.
All right.
You can try twice per turn, and every time you fail, it's another 4 damage to some location.
Okay.
And the location is
Okay, you get up the second time.
Location 3.
right arm. That was me rolling, Pondo. Slow your roll.
Oh, okay.
Those good numbers are all me.
Right.
Make your second attempt.
I remember that one time JP dropped like 70 points of damage and he completely missed the entire time.
You still fail.
No, he made the second attempt. I thought.
This is the second attempt now.
I'll burn edge for him to stand up and not take full points.
Very well. Excellent.
Thank you.
I'm curious how this edge works for you, though. Are you just like, no? Move the left foot one step further.
Put one.
Get it together, man.
Use the beak as a shovel to get yourself up. It's obvious.
All right,
That's
the next
why they
turn,
made that.
Use
you
it as a
bypass the
shovel to
Hetzer.
make a ramp.
You are now a tripod.
No, I'm now a single legged.
Now your beak acts as a second leg, all right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Let's withdraw the movement dice.
All right.
And you're going to make your skill check now?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
I feel like it's a wise decision as Victor is just up ahead by himself.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling at a 6.
Yep.
Unless I'm getting 8 from Sid, but nah.
You are. You're getting 1 from Sid.
Oh, you don't want to move either? Okay. So I'll make it 7.
Okay, you
18.
reveal all the enemy locations. No
Show
big
us all
deal.
of the things.
I don't care.
Oh, that's why that thing.
I wanted you to know him anyway.
It's a solid 18.
Oof. Just the last.
This map is sick. Whoever made it, thank you so much for making it.
It's hideous.
Map.
Even better is your sensor roll is good enough that they don't detect you incoming, so they can only work with the information
So I'm like
their
jamming them at the same
infantrymen are
time?
giving you.
Did I take pot shot at the infantry that we see coming in?
It'd be hilarious if I could send a feed that we're actually up ahead, like much farther than them. The sensor.
We're already past them.
Oh shit, we already passed this.
If the Raven was actually with us, we could use its ECM to create ghost signals, but
Yes.
it's nowhere near.
I am near these guys, but not me. But not up ahead.
That would be
So here's the
hilarious.
thing. You guys can free move wherever you want until you encounter an enemy or want to stop and start taking shots.
So there's,
So discuss how you want to display yourselves.
so there's nothing in these areas.
Not that your sensors can detect. So these up here are mech gantries. These 5 mech gantries clearly are marked with the first one says Dark Phoenix painted on the side of it.
Okay, so that's where they came from.
I think we should just sneak right up here.
Just go around them.
Yeah, just ignore them all. Sneak on by.
I'm up for it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I can run off.
Our objective is to get to stop the dropship, not take out vehicles.
I mean, so the only downside is they'll eventually catch up to us and we'll be fighting them and whatever mechs are down here all at the same time.
Yeah.
This is the most XCOM 2 thing you could do, where you're like, I'll bypass that patrol and just try for a stealth route. Then you fuck up and you're like, oh shit, now I'm fighting like 12 people instead of 6.
Or we could send 2 of our mechs around behind them and then...
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I could.
how can I
I
make
could be up the front here.
Well, we don't know when we get over here what's gonna see us.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going to be there?
Well, then we get up to like... We get up to about...
I'd say the close
And then we do
rangers
another
get
sensor
here, get like close by, and I'll stand like right here. Be like, hey, how's it going? I'm here with my big Mac. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys.
I don't know. I think it would be funny to just sneak past. I don't know what you guys want.
I do too. I just don't want them coming up behind us with AC-20s and 10
But there are
6s.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
There are 2 pathways.
In the rear with all that.
There are actually 3 pathways that we could take. And we don't know where.
If we also all crowd up in here, they can only come and shoot at us one at a time.
Yeah, but they can shoot past each other.
Well, but the one that's right here can't shoot us. I guess they could all, like, if we stand a mech like right here,
And just shoot them like as they come in.
gonna roll right here, and like all of us are in a firing line, and we just shoot it.
We also have to worry about where the dropship is.
I'm kind
where
of
our second objective is.
James, you got any tactical suggestions?
I mean, I do like the idea of taking these guys out first. It really depends upon what they think the risk is in terms of the time frame. I don't know. If we've got
I want to remind you they have a hostage and they're beginning to prep the launch of a dropship.
Yeah, the hostage is one of those things where their fate is out of our hands right now because they could just opt to shoot them in the head straight
Yeah,
away.
pretty much, yeah.
So the dropship is more the concern.
So
How much time did we have before? Like, what did we have?
You have
like, a
no
time frame?
idea how long it's going to take them to
Oh,
finish
okay.
loading, fueling, and then launching a dropship.
So do we know which general direction the dropship is, or did they freaking that way?
Well, based on the map, you would suspect it's at the end of the map.
I mean,
So
that
yeah,
would be a reasonable assumption that they're probably somewhere underneath this big, large field here that we haven't uncovered yet.
Indeed.
I would say, based on the mission parameters, This route is advantageous for 2 reasons. Number 1, it provides the most possible expediency to the objective, and number 2, it forces any sort of rear pursuit to enter this fatal funnel of fire that minimizes their impact on our firepower while allowing us to bring the maximum amount of killing force on them one at a time from either direction.
Here's a question. If I got here, I'd be able to make a go signal here. Would that be advantageous for us? Because once they turn the corner, we can
because they could usually spot you, and
they're gonna turn the corner and see you and shoot the shit out of you. Yeah.
Plus, there's this guy right here that as soon as he moves 1 hex forward, they'll be able to see that there's nothing there.
Yeah, that's just, I guess
They'll be able to see a raven suddenly stuck in the middle of a passageway.
Yeah.
I mean, we can come out here and just get in a slugfest with these guys, but we'll take.
Yeah,
we will take 2 more SRM volleys, and we're gonna take 1 more AC-20 volley. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Yeah, I get. Yeah, let's just go ahead.
Even if you kill them all in 1 round, you're still gonna take at least 1 shot from each of them.
Yeah, the only other way would be to get them out by making an obvious signal or sound, and then be far enough away that the LRMs could take them out before they could reach us, because they've only got range 9 on all their weapons.
That's true. That's definitely it would work to our advantage to kind of stay where we're at.
Take a lot more time though.
That's true.
Yeah. As
So-
your AC-20
Just go ahead and funnel through here and hope they don't get us.
I think so.
All right. I guess the Victor should go up front, and then I'll be right behind him.
and
Yeah,
I'll
send the
be
guest in
behind
front.
that.
That's a good start.
Who are you gonna leave in the back to?
Me.
Okay. All right.
I'll be with it.
Do you want me
I'm
in
the
the
only
back?
one with any appreciable armor, and I have longer range weaponry than everyone.
I mean, I would have put an assault in the front and an assault on the back, but you guys,
I was thinking him. Well, yeah, I'll be in the back then. I am the
right?
second
Because you
slowest
you
currently.
got the longest range. You can shoot past everybody anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in the back. I'll be in the middle so I can keep the jammer over.
So it'll be Victor, then Axeman,
Sure.
then maybe.
Archer Devastator.
All right, I'll go third.
Yeah. So Victor, Axeman.
Raven, Archer Devastator.
This is so D&D, we've got a marching order. Now we can just look at what our watch order is.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take
Yo,
watch.
you
I
know,
have dark
ravens
vision.
don't have to sleep, right? They just meditate
Yeah,
like
they
elves,
They trance.
so they can keep their beagle up.
Yeah.
All right. Do it. And then we need to make another sensor ops, I'm guessing.
Yeah, once we get somewhere safer.
Once we make it in here, can we just turn around and shoot the roof of the cave till it falls down behind us?
Yes.
And it's a dead end.
Place your mechs, and I'll figure out whether or not you need to make a sensor roll based on how you position. You won't need to make a sensor roll. Once everybody's placed, I will reveal the next area.
Could I have made a sensor roll prior?
It won't matter. You will
Okay.
definitely see everything. It's a big ass open area. All right, as you advance forward, there's a mech gantry spot for 10 more mechs. But what really catches you is that on the north side of this, I was gonna ask Gilgamesh if he could make one, because I don't have one, but the Leopard dropship is in this area up here. It's loaded into a railgun that's slowly edging upwardly, so they're going to fire the dropship straight up like a missile.
You're saying over here?
Yes.
Yeah, so they get out into orbit faster than they would normally.
Also in that direction, this is not a Hetzer. There is a vehicle, a limousine, that is very small, you know, like a town car that's currently pulling away from the dropship. And in addition, because I know y'all look around, even if you don't intentionally do it, there are some mechs waiting for you. That's right, I was going to use the timer as the vehicle.
Oh damn, urban mechs and their environment.
Their environment.
Why not just use the artillery as a vehicle?
We don't know we wouldn't be able to get communications out because we're underground.
No, I mean for AP to designate where the vehicle is.
Urban mechs facing.
So Arthur, this is all concrete. So this is like pavement inside here.
Yes.
So we've got to make skid rolls for running and turning.
Yes.
Oh.
Walk, don't run, basically.
Unless you're running in
Shit, we're in the urban mechs environment.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're all set up to watch for you guys to come from a totally different direction. And the Victor just crests the area, and the grasshopper just suddenly turns, and the antenna on its head twitches, and suddenly sensors begin going off in every direction. Well, I know I have 8 combatants, so let's go ahead and roll.
It should be. And we'll.
This is, I think.
Wait, can't I jam
Alright.
the sensors within? Can't I jam our signals?
Yes, but they have guys with phones that are calling each other through landlines.
Yeah, they have
Right, and you guys
communications
are blocking the passage behind
line
you,
of sight.
so no one can. You're literally burning the ships.
I could block anyone within that distance.
Oh, so did we do the whole shoot at the ceiling and then block it off?
You told me that was what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
That's what Rad was suggesting. If we can do
I mean,
it.
I asked if it was possible.
Yes. Do you
Yeah,
want to
why
do
don't
it?
we do it? Yeah, it'll stop them from being able to shoot.
I guess once we know it's not a dead end, then sure.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Then that's how we go into battle.
That could come back
Sid,
to
what's
bite
your
us, but
roll?
It's fine.
I feel like I should have been in the front in this case then.
Well, you can shoot right through past us
Well,
anyway.
you know what they say. Hindsight is 40/20.
You have the movement to move past all of us, though, if you really want to, don't you?
Sid,
Yeah, I
make your roll.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. And
It was fine. The brawlers were able to get out.
my ping is spiking, so I pushed the button, but nothing happened. Oh, there it goes. So I got.
I actually won.
on.
Gosh, what's the order going to be here? It's 5 to 8. So you guys had moved, then I move 2, and then we'll
think
trade
it's-
off
isn't it
1
like-
for 2.
Yeah, no, we'll move first, and then it'll be 2-1, 2-1 the whole rest of the way through.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, who's moving first?
I'll go ahead and move first and run. Do we have to roll for pilot the skidding if?
No, only if you
No,
turn.
turn.
Okay.
believe
So I'll run
And
for
only if
5.
you're running while turning, I believe.
Can I run through these dumb boxes?
Yes. If you run through the things that are not boxes, there might be some problems. So just to indicate what these boxes are, they're like military spec containers that have all been stacked. They clearly have like rifles and munitions and food, support equipment, that kind of crap. It's everything you'd expect from a military base that somehow is an underground terrorist lair.
So we want to keep the stuff intact that we can use it to save money later.
And then we can
Oh
use this
my
laser
god.
pointer.
Pondo is like dollar signs, and Rad is like, explosions!
That's what exactly I was thinking. I was like, so what you're saying is shoot it when a mech is standing next to it. Got it.
I'm thinking like we're $30 million in debt. Maybe we need to get what we can get.
Yeah, and if we can take this
We're
place
more than
over,
that.
we have a
still
lot of mech.
drop ship.
What kind of hunchback is this?
AC-20 Hunchback.
What a loser.
The hunchback.
It's the Hunchback of Dreams, my friend.
What a rube.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel like Arthur opened the book and said,
This-
search for AC-20.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, I knew all of the AC-20 mounted weapons ahead of time, and I specifically asked this map be designed for this kind of shit. I knew I was gonna do cave fighting at some point, and I was like, urban mechs. It's time to finally use Hitman, bitch. Yeah, the Hunchback starts walking backwards into the Devastator's view, then torso twist, the legs follow, and then it switches back into forward motion and just starts pushing its cannon towards her chest.
Shit.
The Urban Mech is probably also going to walk backwards.
2 hexes.
1, 2.
So,
They can't run.
They can't run backwards.
no.
It
What
would
was
only be
the,
one more hex though, but yeah. Ah, shit.
What was
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
what was the problem with the catapult that we couldn't? So we couldn't.
We didn't have the sheet for it.
Okay.
The people who made that sheet thing didn't include any of the Aero 4 designs for any of the mechs.
If there's a place I want to take an AC-20, it's definitely the center torso or one of the legs.
Can I move up?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is now y'all's turn.
I'm going to tell you that I would like to be within melee range of this hunchback, so if y'all can leave me a space somewhere in there, that would be great. Preferably not directly in front of it, but you know.
I think it's pointing at me, so I think you might be.
I would like to go here if no one else is super partial to that spot.
I can only run 5 and move 3, so it's fine.
I mean, Sid could, but I don't think Sid wants to be there.
I really don't.
One of us still needs to move, right? 2 of us need to move?
No, I'm
one
moving
else.
now. He moved. No, I'm doing 2 moves.
Gotcha.
Sid could steal your spot
think the
there, but
grasshopper
I don't
needs
think
to
he would want to steal your spot
I
there.
really don't.
I mean, this is going to be a shit fest. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
This hunchback's going to have a bad day, but one of us
All of us are going to have a bad day as well.
Everybody's gonna have a bad day.
Yep.
The grasshopper will move by not moving and then just torso twist towards the victor.
Did you run or did you jump?
He ran. The victor ran.
Yeah, Victor. If he ran, then doesn't he have to make a skid roll?
That's true. Sorry. Yep. I'll see if I can roll 2 or above. Success.
That's 2 or above.
I'm just trying to keep us,
You guys are up.
Okay, I'm with.
Yeah, the guys broke the rules. I should follow them.
So you're the one that knows the rules better than we do. I'm surprised.
And do I have to declare melee at this point or no?
Let's go ahead and just do it. You're gonna melee the
I mean, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna-
hunchback. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're using both the weapons, then
I mean, it's not like you're not going to melee it if you have the chance, right?
Are you using both arms, both melee weapons? Because I don't think you'd use your large medium laser.
You know,
How much does the club arm do? The
question.
Warhammer arm do? Is
how
it
much
the
does
same
it do,
as the
Arthur?
It's a kick, so it's one point per 5 tons of your weight.
Does
use
it
a
get
club?
Yes, as a club.
Yeah.
Does
hatchet
it get the
does
same minus
damage.
1 as the axe or the hatchet? Or is it just straight roll?
The 1 point for 5 tons, it would be 11 points of damage. So it's
That's
slightly
more than
less
a
than
laser.
That's more than the laser.
Does it still get the minus 1 to hit?
Well, I think I could actually technically just hit it twice with the axe, and just shoot just drop the thing and shoot the
You
laser
can only make 1 attack with a melee weapon.
with each weapon. Okay. So
Yes.
I could axe and kick, or I
Yes,
could.
or you could axe and club.
You can punch twice or you can kick.
But he's wielding 2 weapons. He's got a hatchet and a club. So you can make a hatchet attack and a club attack.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
And
And that's what we want, dual wielding.
Yeah.
You got a Sword Art Online this. You're Kira,
I don't-
the only
I don't
person
know
on the
that
server allowed to dual wield.
I don't know that it's optimal at all, but it's fucking cool as hell.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know that it's optimal, but it's cool as hell.
do you have
Raddosaurus
really-
2018. That's the man who's got my vote. You guys are up. The SRM carriers.
more than your large pulse laser, and
I'm
you
about
still wear your
yeah.
AC-20. So
And the to hit is probably a lot lower. Well, maybe not than a pulse laser, but
yeah.
Who's going?
Do you want to go, Sid, or I'm going?
English, I recommend you not going quite into view of that hunchback.
yeah, he's gonna see you and go, "Ooh, yes."
Yummy.
I was going to be with Sid, so I didn't go, but yeah, no, Sid can go first.
Yeah, because he may pull another thing where he just shoots past me into you. I'd just be like, oh, he missed. No, he didn't.
Just aims where the left leg was and misses.
One of the friendly icons on your HUD just blinks out. You're like, "Oh, uh-oh."
I think that's what happened the first time. It was like, oh shit, this AC-20 is about to hit me. Oh, he missed. Man, that's good. Oh, he didn't miss.
Celebration followed by immediate regret.
All right, your last mech's up.
I think.
I'm gonna get. No, but Nah, I won't go in
God,
that.
I love the imagery of this. Like the hunchback pilot is perfectly waiting for you guys to come through the SRM trap area. You suddenly start boiling out of the secret side tunnel. He's surrounded by dudes that are just about
and
to.
then there's mechs.
And he's just like, fuck this Devastator, I'm gonna mess this bitch ass up.
And then the Axeman and the Vindicator.
Alright, look, I'm shooting first, and the thing that's happening is the hunchback is going to
I
fuck
think we
this
shoot
Axeman.
first.
No, because I had to move first.
No, we move first.
It's irrelevant as who shoots first.
I'm
anyway.
shooting first, Pondo.
All right, that's fine.
I'm shooting this goddamn Axeman with literally every weapon. You know how hard it is to shoot somebody with every weapon on a hunchback? Because that small laser really makes shit difficult. Where am I at here?
I'm ready.
Alright.
I'll
All short range.
Probably live.
Could exchange
What
it
if
for
these-
our small laser.
Just don't shoot me in the head.
3, 4,
Or the center torso.
5, 6. Alright, I'm shooting 6s on everything. Let's go ahead and open with AC 20, medium, small.
Is that right?
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a point of edge to bump that up. That center torso takes 20 points of damage
Oh my god. Okay.
with a crit.
I think that's gone, isn't it?
That's
20.
not a
No,
crit.
I'm still alive.
Oh, okay.
There's,
You
there's
just
an
have
8, right?
lights.
Oh no, that's a cluster roll.
2.
No crit.
18.
No crit, huh?
1, 2, 3, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 3 internal points left on my center torso.
Wait, fuck. Your mech is just like recommending that you eject.
Yeah. It's straight into the ceiling above you.
Medium
Would we die immediately
laser.
if we tried to eject?
No, you'll be fine. Your mech, the seats are good for figuring out how to not die like that. Plus, I'm pretty sure the Hatchet Man has that full head ejection system where the whole
Yeah.
cockpit just comes off.
It does.
The Hatchman-
Left torso.
The Axeman doesn't know.
Oh, the Axeman doesn't? Oh, well.
Top Gun.
All right. Well, yeah, you guys aren't going to Top Gun here. I'm not going to do that to you.
I just lean forward first so that I shoot straight horizontally.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You,
Solves the weapon.
Right into the wall.
Yeah, I eject myself into the AC 20 of the hunchback.
you take 5 points of damage to the left torso. 5 points of damage to the right torso. All right, small laser. If you could hit center torso, you
That
will
would be
fucking
it.
kill him.
Everybody doubts
He
this
did not.
small
He
laser.
hit, but he didn't hit the way. Oh, we just lost English. All right. Well, let's get ready
It's 11
for.
o'clock,
8 o'clock,
so,
yeah.
Yep. Right torso gets hit for 3 points of damage.
Man, he would have been a champion if he had got that small laser hit.
That'd
It would have been
incredible.
amazing.
I wouldn't have even been mad.
All right. So he built 2 points of heat. Not that he'll need it because he'll probably almost certainly die this round.
I want to hope that you guys murder it before I have to shoot, because it's going to be really hard for me to shoot it.
Look,
I'm
that
gonna
was
have
a
to
really
run.
good round for this hunchback. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I have to
All right.
run away for the rest of this battle.
You guys are up.
So, Rad, I suggest what you do is you actually circle around the back and make your
Yeah.
way towards the dropship. They're going to have to get in nice and close.
That's what I was thinking. Is that I would basically beeline to get a large pulse laser shot on the dropship.
So this is like capture the flag. As soon as we get there, the mission ends and we don't take any more damage, right?
Right.
We'll see about that
I'll
one.
eject
I
and
mean,
give
a
up.
leopard's got 110 armor on the sides, so and any damage less than 10 does nothing. So it'd be more about how you can damage the gantry or that sort of stuff rather than the.
Shoot the railgun.
Shoot
Yeah,
the railgun.
right.
Yeah, shooting the railgun would be highly effective. All right, let's talk about getting the cameras back in order. Everyone but Sid needs to turn theirs off, and then it's Pondo. No, is it Pondo?
Yeah, it's me.
Yes.
It's Sid,
Uh,
English, me, Rad, then James.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. All right, English, you turn
All
it
right,
on.
no, you're in the correct place, Pondo. No,
I
no,
was?
wait, no, you're right. English is going on, then Pondo, then
Then Rad, then James.
yes.
Remember, AP, I'm the
Oh
host.
my God! Remember in the old days where it would take 10 to 15 minutes to get that shit sorted?
No, it's never been that way when I've been on a show.
Yeah.
Skype, back when it was Skype,
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
When it was
Skype.
Skype.
Yeah, but
Back
Skype
when it was
freaking
back in the
awesome.
Skype days.
Skype
Alright,
would just go, I'm just
so-
gonna randomize
Who's
everything."
going on y'all's team?
I'll go. I mean,
Thinking that it's the Axeman and the Victor. Going to see if they could kill this hunchback.
you're gonna have to help me out with all the melee rolls. I forget what it is.
It's your piloting.
So I had
So
to
technically
take.
speaking, melee is a phase after all shooting.
Yes.
Okay, so shoot first. All right. Then I'm gonna go, and I only have my AC 20 to shoot because my
melee questions later.
arms are all tied up and stuff.
Show me the power of your AC 20 roll.
So I need a 2.
For AC 20?
Well, it's short range. I jumped. So I only have 1, and he only moved
3.
for 1.
Yeah, that's
So
So
2.
a 3, yeah, a
So
3.
force.
Why do I need force?
You're piloting.
Three-
Oh, my piloting is 2.
Gunnery
Yeah,
is
you're
2.
right. 4. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
And
that's
that will
it.
do it. That's gonna get him
Location
into 8.
was that left side?
Yeah,
Left torso for 20
that's
points
center
of
torso.
damage.
Does not correct.
Are you shooting him in the left side? That's not the front?
Yeah, that's
I'm
left
pretty sure
side.
it's left
That's
side.
the
No,
front.
it's
No, that's the
That's
front.
the front.
That's the front.
I forgot. It's weird. So it's
Left
Oh yeah, 'cause that's where the left side starts.
Left torso, you literally strip all of the armor off the left torso. Right above the AC 20 ammo.
excellent. We can just hit there. Does that have case? No, it doesn't. That's sweet.
Does a hunchback have case?
So now I wait for everybody
the-
else to go before I hit him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of want another mech other than the Warhammer because that thing.
I'd
Both
suggest the Victor next.
both urban mechs are going to fire on the left side of the Victor, using their AC 10s.
Wouldn't one of the
1, 2, 3. So that's short and that's medium. So 3.
I think it's a
Wouldn't one
medium,
of
it's a
them
medium
be
and
in
a long.
the back?
It's the AC 10s, not AC 20s. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh wait, no.
4.
Never mind.
Urban Mech with AC 20 sounds
5.
terrifying.
So 5 and then 7.
For 5
They
seconds.
exist.
I know they exist.
Area 4, left side. Left arm takes 10 points of damage. That actually hits as well. Left leg, 10 points of damage. I need you to make that piloting roll to stay standing as you run in. Turn. Go to look at this. And these two little urban mechs walk backwards. They're just like, what's up? As they fire off
Just
their
made
little...
it. Needed a 3, got a 3.
Actually, I should have made a piloting roll as well, not to fall down.
Let's do that now.
Why you jumped?
So I'm fine.
You took a fuck ton of damage.
I took over 20 damage.
Oh, right.
The AC 20.
Took a
AC
fuck
20s.
ton
That
of
usually triggers it right there.
Yep. I can't believe that motherfucker shot me in the center torso.
I think that's it for Team Urban Mech. It's the first time I've been able to effectively use an Urban Mech after 50 sessions.
Yeah,
Well, I'll go next. I'll Alpha strike the hunchback. Hit
That's
him
great.
5.
That's just great.
Excellent.
Are you on his right side there?
Right side.
No, yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
right side.
Yeah, that's right. So that's left torso for 20.
All right. Well, that hits the AC 20 ammo. Is there a crit?
No.
Yes, there is.
Well, he explodes and dies.
No, it's.
Oh,
no,
that's right. That's, yeah, I was looking at the cluster. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. He
first
doesn't
thing,
explode and die. His left arm falls off.
I
That's
thought
a
the
right.
ammo didn't blow up.
Ammo doesn't
No,
blow up
it's-
if there's not
the
a
arsenal
crit.
rifle ammo doesn't blow up.
Oh, okay.
That's 5 to the right arm. Yeah. And that's another 5 to the
Left arm.
left arm. And then the SRMs.
The left arm damage is gonna blow through to the center torso.
So that is 3 missiles. First missile, 2 damage to the right arm.
Okay.
2 damage to the left torso.
Okay.
Wait.
And
Do you have like a chart right next to you?
yes,
No, wait.
2 damage to the right torso.
I just
All right.
noticed you're like looking to your side, like while you're checking.
Oh god, he actually does.
There's a card.
Pondo's like, I'm gonna laminate it and put it over my monitor.
I've thought about doing that.
I have too. This guy is much more.
I did
important.
laminate it and I put it on the playing field, guys.
Yeah.
In giant, huge letters. All right. This hunchback is in bad shape. He can no longer fire the only weapon that matters. Somebody lock these dice.
He's still got the small laser.
It will be highly effective against the Hatchetman, actually.
Yeah.
Or the Axeman.
Do you want me to finish off the hunchback, or should I shoot at one of the Urbies?
So the hunchback's also lost a medium laser, but he still has a medium and small, so he's not out of the game yet. I'm up now, and I have 2 people to fire with. However, I can only shoot with the grasshopper.
I would say go after one of the others. To be honest,
With all
I can-
firepower would be better suited.
Alright, grasshopper. What do we got here? Large laser
All
and
the
a
medium
crap
lasers.
ton of mediums. Yeah, I feel like he's probably just gonna burn all of his lasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's medium range for the mediums. It's medium range for everything. Alright, that's fine. So he's a better pilot. He's a 2 pilot. He didn't move, so 2, 4, 5 is all he's aiming at for everything. Large first. That roller worked out really well for me. Right leg for 5. No, it's large laser 8.
8.
Medium laser 1. Area 10. Left arm for 5.
Damn, AP, again, brilliant. Well
Center
tonight.
torso 5.
And that
Yes, oh my god, that'd be a head hit if it hits. I'm spinning edge to be a dick. Yep, that hits.
I'll
Yep.
spin. Nah.
You
I
have
don't.
edge left?
No,
I think
I
you
don't.
spent 2.
I checked.
James does.
So you take a head hit for 5, and final
James over
laser
at this.
is center torso.
It's only one modifier.
I
It's-
think you need to make a consciousness roll for your mech warrior when they get
Yep.
shot.
On a whole
It's,
2.
yeah, you just need to not roll double ones.
3, sorry.
You're good.
You're
You're
fine.
good. Yeah, this grasshopper turns towards you. His little antennas twitch, and then he's just like, "Barf laser barrage, activate!" One of the medium lasers catches you on the head, and there's a brilliant red flash in your cockpit. You're just like, "Ah!"
Solar shielding
I could try to finish off the hunchback, or I could maybe take
Why
out.
don't you let me shoot the hunchback first to see if I can take it down? If
Okay,
not,
you go ahead and shoot.
decide on what you want to do.
Can you hit the hunchback?
Yes, I can. I can hit it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna alpha strike the hunchback as best as I can. So I'll be rolling 4s for my medium lasers and 7s for my LRM 20s.
That's actually less than I thought it would be for you, little arms.
Did you upgrade your piloting or the other modifiers?
So first medium laser hits in your right torso.
That's fine.
Second medium laser hits in
Right
your
leg.
Right leg. That's not cool. All right. First LRM 20 misses, of course, because it's me. And that one will hit.
Location 10.
7
Cluster 7.
is 12 missiles hit.
All right,
First 5 hit the
Left arm.
left arm.
Center torso.
No crit.
The
Second hit the left leg.
leg.
For 10 hit the left leg.
5.
And then last 2 hit left leg
Location
again.
9 again.
Damn it.
All right, yeah, you begin barraging this hunchback with a ton of missiles. He hunches down to take them and takes quite a few. Got any more LRMs to throw at me?
No.
Here's a question. Can I
Did Sid
see
mute himself?
any troops within this general physics?
No, I missed with my first LRM.
They're just gonna shoot random troops for no reason.
Yes, there are random
Should we
troops
just assume
scattered
that,
all.
that English is just war criming any men that running around?
Well,
terrorists.
they're
It's a war
terrorists. So,
crime.
the
criming.
mech gantries have several techs that are like placing, what do you call them? Spoiling charges to like destroy the mech gantries when they run away.
Now,
Yeah,
we
no,
could-
I'm definitely going to shoot those fuckers. We want
All
to
right,
sell.
yeah, you just spend your turn like picking them off with a medium laser.
We don't want this place blowing up. We kind of want it.
So, now that you guys are close enough, this area here isn't actually like an end to the concrete. This is a secret exit from the bunker. And you're beginning to get signals detecting there's a vehicle coming down it towards the bunker.
Okay.
Like coming towards this direction.
Yes, they're heading towards you from outside the bunker.
Oh, they're coming in.
Yes.
Well,
So this is not the limousine that's.
This is not the limousine. Oh, that reminds me, it's the limousine's turn to move at the end of the round. My bad. It's
I haven't shot yet.
But it's the end of the movement, though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to move the limousine. I'm just gonna go ahead and move it. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to see that. One,
No.
two.
So do I finish off the hunchback, or do I shoot one of the Urbies?
Do we know?
I feel like I should shoot at one of the
I
Urbies.
don't know what's in the limousine.
Well, I'm still gonna hit the hunchback in theory.
Physical
I feel
damage,
Like you should
yes.
still shoot at one of the Urbies because
I could also shoot at the
they're
grasshopper.
damage-wise, they're the ones capable of doing more, and he still isn't finished.
Yeah, if I can get rid of one, that's a little bit less damage. Yeah, okay. I'll shoot at this one because it's the closest. Should be a short range for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Did you guys try to not finish this 2-episode fight in 1 episode? This man literally canceled work and a vacation to join us, and you're like, boss rush, last room, go, get the eggs.
Well,
I feel like he helped us though.
And that leaves room for actual roleplay as well, Arthur.
Whole episode of roleplay.
Boss rush as much as possible because we want to be good Mechwarriors and get our primary objective and our secondary objectives.
I got 2 heat. Yeah.
I might go for the limousine.
I'll shoot 2 Goss,
And stop it.
2 PPCs, and then
20 medium lasers.
Wait,
I don't want to build that much heat.
do we know what?
Sorry, who are you shooting at?
I'm
I
gonna shoot
understand.
at this
You got-
Urby here.
Oh, fuck this Urban Mech. Jesus. Well,
Oh wait, that's a.
you got to fire 1 shot, sir. You finally did it, Hitman.
Wait, is
I've been waiting since the literal first play test where he chased right across the board.
You got to
my
pull the
God.
trigger 1 time.
Wait, is that?
There was the other time that he kept trying to climb that hill.
Yeah, just leaping up and failing and falling back down.
Fall sideways and roll back down like a trash can.
I'll shoot all 3 of my medium lasers. Why not?
Oh, wait,
That's a spirit.
I'll be a 5 heat. It doesn't matter much for me. I move slow anyway.
that's
All right.
I was just wondering why is that?
So I ran. So start 2. I ran for 4. I didn't move. It's a short range for the medium.
Oh, are you shooting at the grasshopper?
No, I'm shooting at the Urban Mech.
He moved. Oh, he didn't move far enough to cause anything, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
So it's short range for Goss and PPCs. So it should be 4s, and medium range for the medium lasers, 4s and 6s.
Yep.
So
Like
Goss number
literally
1.
any hit from this Gauss rifle is gonna blow through a body part.
Knowing my luck, it will it?
Yes.
I need you to shoot off each of his legs.
Do we get the 2 salvage?
He's gonna carry the Raven, and he's gonna put the Urban Mech on his head.
I'm gonna start
I'm
building
an assault mech now, bitch.
a new Megazord out of my vanquished enemies.
So Goss number
Roll the
1.
mech totem out. Mech turrets.
That barely hits. Center torso.
Okay.
Crits
It's 11
once.
points.
15.
15 points.
So you hit inside for 4 more points. You say you crit once.
Yeah.
You just kill the pilot instantly with a crit, because that's how Pondo rolls. You somehow crit up into the cockpit. All right, let's see how we go. 3-6 is gyro. Of course it is.
All right.
It's a
Could
good
just
start.
fall over and be even more useless than what it already
Good
is.
start.
Oh, that's the wrong mech.
Yeah.
Still a gyro.
Yeah. All right. So, Goss number 2. That'll definitely hit. Location 11. Left arm.
It's a
15.
crit. It's a 10, so it's.
He actually falls. You said left arm?
Yeah. Left arm for 15. And the crit's twice.
Completely destroys the left arm.
And it's a double
Does the
crit.
crit carry over?
No. It just destroys the left arm, and that's it.
But did it go internal on the left torso? That's one on.
No.
No, it doesn't.
It dealt 15 points of damage to the left arm, which is
Yeah,
all the
it's
left
got-
arm has.
It's entire left
So-
arm. 15. And
How much
double.
damage carry? Did any damage carry?
0
over?
damage
Yeah,
carried
so-
over.
Yeah, 10 arm,
just-
outer armor, 5 interior.
He takes 4 points of damage to his right torso as he falls forward.
Excellent. That doesn't happen yet, does it? Is that the end of it, or does it happen during?
I'm just doing it well because
Okay.
you took the driver hit and he fell.
PPC number 1.
It's already
5.
shot anyway, so it's.
That'll hit.
1, 2.
Location 6, which is 10 to the right torso.
Nice.
No crits.
Nice.
Oh, he just falls face forward.
Well, that goes
Did you say right torso for 15?
Yeah,
10.
for 10.
10.
No
1, 2,
crits.
3, 4. No crits. He's got one right torso armor left. Internal.
PPC number 2.
Sure.
That'll definitely hit. Location
9, no
9
crits.
is left leg for 10.
Sure. No. Oh, he's still got a left leg.
Yep.
Oh boy, his left leg is actually pretty well armored.
12.
More.
Not his right leg.
Mine.
Left leg.
Medium laser number 1.
But my,
Or
better
6.
than my left leg.
That misses. Medium laser number 2. That'll hit. Location 4, which is right arm. Yeah, right arm
Okay.
for 5.
Yep.
Damn it. This is what I feared. I was spraying. Look, medium laser number 3. That'll definitely hit. Right arm for 5 again.
All right, you stripped all of the outer armor off the right arm.
Basically, damage just straight up de-armored most of them.
Is it ripped completely? No,
This is what we call the Kenneth Cross right here.
Yeah.
No, it's just enough to take the armor off. No internal on that one.
That
Took a bit small.
right arm is good arm too. That's the unfortunate part.
Yeah, that really sucks because you're 1 point away from blowing that right torso off.
If I hit with the center torso with the medium laser, would have. Nah, I'd still have only one left. It's ready to be cleaned up by somebody else at least.
He's still got his AC 10s in the right arm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's still got it. He's
I was
got
fearing
it.
that I had enough damage to just blow through almost anything, but I didn't have enough damage to kill if I got spread out like that. That's fine.
All right, Rad, show me the power.
He's
Show me
also
the power of your dual wield.
So is it my turn?
It is.
So my piloting is 2. I jumped for 2, so that's 4. He moved for 1. That's 5. I now have several traits in my favor, like melee specialist, which gives me a -1. And then my axe also gives me a -1, so I need a 3 for an axe and a 4 for a club. And each of my melee hits do an additional point of damage, also due to
Melee specialist. Yep.
So I shall roll for the axe first. What
So,
did I say I needed?
do you
A
have
3?
Jumping Jack, Melee Master, and Melee Specialist, which makes you
Correct.
an ace level pilot now? You've got 3 of these. Everybody else is just like, I don't know, I'm really good at sensors. I could talk to people without embarrassing
I
myself.
literally pilot my mech like he's a fucking ninja, jumping around, slashing at things.
Well, that's the left leg.
So I'm gonna hit him in the left leg for 14 points of damage.
Isn't the melee dice different?
Maybe melee location, is it
No, the
different?
kicking table is different.
Kicking
No, I
table.
think the punching table is different as
No,
well.
but for clubs and hatchets, you use the whole body table.
Oh, okay. That makes
8,
sense.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did you say 13 points of damage? 14?
14.
All right, you get 1 internal on the left leg.
And that is a
Crit.
Critical die.
If he survives, I'll kick him.
Cool. Foot actuator.
Kick him while he's down.
He didn't need
So
that.
does the foot actuator actually do?
Doesn't he need a roll to make stay standing?
Yep. It won't matter because he already fell down.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, and now I will club him. Right? That's the next
Yes.
thing. And I need a 4 for this.
Treat him like a seal.
Oh my god, and I didn't get it.
Do you have edge?
I think I
rough.
spent it last time, and I only had 1, so no.
That's rough.
Do you
That's
want to
rough.
spin edge, James?
Yeah, sure. Have an edge.
Okay.
Very well.
One.
That's your
I'll
last
make it.
edge.
And that'll
You'll hit,
already
left torso.
updated and a left torso
Oh, it
for.
didn't update. The
I don't
dice
remember.
didn't update.
I don't remember how
yes.
much we said for.
For the club, it's 11 base damage. You said you have a +1, so that's
Yeah, so
12
it's
damage.
12.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which is internal center torso.
Yeah,
Crits
yeah,
once.
I think that's crit 1 time.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, it's double 6. Roll again. 6, 4 is fusion engine. Well, he's a.
He doesn't have enough weapons to cause heat anyway.
I don't give a shit.
I'll kick him then as well.
Kick him in the shins.
I needs a 3.
That definitely hits.
You have to roll which leg it is, though. Mr. Sheepman should have
It's
it.
pretty cool that you can decide to hit him after everyone is shot, right?
Well, it's a whole separate phase. You declare and do everything in a separate phase. And it actually, if they took 20 damage, if you hadn't fallen over, he would make another test for 20 damage in a single phase now as well.
Per phase, he's got to make a
Per
check.
phase. That's it, yeah.
Oh,
We've been compressing things a lot to build up time. What? How much? Where this does hit? Where's it hitting for? How much?
It was a hit. It was a hit. 17 damage left arm.
The kick?
It doesn't have a left arm. It moves to the left torso. Moves to the center torso. You kick him in the center torso, and he just shuts down.
well, at least we have a salvage.
Oh wow! He goes to eject and slams into the ceiling.
I like how we just had a conversation about it prior as well.
I want to point out that your mechs are way more advanced than this shitty old hunchback.
Just sees a chair
So
with a
his call
stalactite
sign was
going
obvious.
through the bottom of it.
He dead.
Yeah,
Oh
just,
my god.
wait, is the stalactites on the ceiling or is it like flat bunker type?
Stalactites.
Well, he was prone, so he's skittle on the ground. He's roadkill.
Oh yeah, he just went straight past the Devastator.
Oh yeah, he goes past the Devastator, slams into the wall.
It's like when you drop a bucket of red paint and it's just like.
But yeah, it's just he hits the
There's just a
Devastator when
tiny
he's
red
back over.
mark.
Goes right back.
Tiny red mark right here now.
Maybe
At the end of the
injection
round-
seat hits the Raven's leg, knocks it.
No, it wouldn't freaking go like. He wouldn't be able to freaking even touch fire.
Just through the legs of the Devastator and the Archer.
In the round.
At the end of the round, you get a communications from the enemy commander. This is Overführer Kevane Halfstead. I wish to speak with Sir Harridan and Sir Hauser.
This is Harridan speaking. Greetings, Führer.
That's Overführer.
Führer.
As you can see from the sensor feeds of your mechs, while you might be able to destroy some of my forces, you will soon be completely overwhelmed by the firepower that we are wielding against you. If you surrender now, we will allow the mercenaries to maintain ownerships of their mechs and walk away. The knights will remain here for trial for crimes against the people of the Lyran Alliance.
It's a very interesting offer. Allow me a counter offer, if you will. How about
Yeah?
you surrender, power down your mechs, and you
9?
present
No, I
yourself
feel
with
that we will not
force.
surrender. Soon we shall quit the field of battle.
I'm
and
not
so-
finished yet.
Yeah?
If you do so, I will allow you an honorable death. Your men will be taken into custody.
I can see that this conversation is pointless. Very well. Sir Harridan, I will make you one last offer. If you do not surrender immediately, I will shoot this
I
young
close the
woman in the
comms.
head. Okay, you close the comms. Let's roll for the next round.
Where is this son of a bitch?
Is that the grasshopper pilot?
It is not. It was coming from the dropship.
Yeah, it's right from dropship.
I have an 11.
Oh, initiative.
Where's the limousine, by the way?
Where's it go? Doesn't really
The
matter.
limousine is
Where's it
making.
go?
Did someone move the limousine? It was back here.
I have an 11.
Somebody move the dice.
Let's take my dice.
Might have been me on accident.
Damn it,
Alright.
Pondo.
I'll take blame.
All right, you guys are up first. All right, I gotta pull this hunchback off the battlefield. He's super
Do
dead.
I need to move? I'm not in anybody's way.
No, you're not in anybody's way.
Where's this other vehicle that has entered, Arthur?
It hasn't gotten on the battlefield yet. You're just
Do
detecting
we
it on
know what
sensors.
vehicle it is?
Would you like to spend your turn making a sensors roll?
Sure.
Very well. Let's go ahead and do that right now then.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a +4 to this because you have a Beagle active probe and a fuck ton of advanced sensors.
Man, I wish I was
And
in
my sensor is sensor
Probably not
operations
that
is
high.
plus is a 3. It's a +3 as well.
You have a +7.
Just be a +10 for me.
Double ones.
Oh, I need to make a sense check. Hold on. I did it.
Show me everything on the entire planet.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I see everything,
That's
but
14.
I should automatically get headshots now.
What's your total?
I
14?
have a +7 in total. That's the 7. That's 14.
All right.
Yeah.
You're detecting the vehicle is a Rheinmetall Honda motorcycle.
A motorcycle.
The
really?
occupant of the motorcycle is wearing some sort of electronic interference suit, and your roll is good enough to detect that it's a Draconis Elite Strike Team anti-E-War suit.
Oh, shite. No.
What chance of Rapier being still alive? That's probably fine.
Can I connect? Can I send a communication to this person?
Yeah, you're sending communication.
I send a letter communication saying identify yourself. This is
Right? They open a comm line. It's definitely Rapier. Rapier's just like, woo, boys! I finally caught up with all y'all.
right. Holy shit, you crazy son.
Let
of
me
a-
tell you, I've come a long distance.
I'm
It
happy
turns
to
out
see-
that when you're wearing a Draconis Elite Strike Team uniform, you can get pretty much anything you want in the Combine. Just told someone I wanted to get on a goddamn dropship and they put me on it. Had a bit of trouble at the border because I didn't have my passport since we were on an illegal mission. But the Lyrians eventually let me through when I told them I was with y'all, so yeah.
Okay, I've got a personal request for you.
Well, look, I'm not done telling the story. I tried to follow you guys all the way to Outreach, but then you passed me in transit, so I had to catch up with you, and you were using military jump ships? Holy, anyway, how the hell have you all been?
Is this to everybody or just to him?
Rapier, we have a
Yeah, but-
female hostage in that limousine over there that is in imminent
Dropship.
danger of being
It's a
shot in the
dropship.
head. If you would please retrieve her, that would be most appreciative.
Excellent, I'll be there in a few rounds. Tunnel
Yeah,
super log.
Try and get to the dropship as soon as possible and try and retrieve her as
Understood.
It's the doctor's sister, so feel free to hit on her. That'll be great.
That sounds like a bad idea for everyone all around. Look,
Don't.
someone in general chat a couple weeks ago challenged me about the fate of Rapier, and I literally said, go look it up. I said he will ride in on a motorcycle with a rocket launcher and show up in a Draconis Elite Strike Team outfit. And they were like, haha, good joke, Arthur. And I was like, I've been playing in this shit for 8 weeks, brother.
I'm happy to see him now. I'm happy to see him.
I won't be impressed unless he gets into that dropship, then 1 round later he comes out with her while it explodes.
1 round? You're gonna give him 10 seconds? Jesus.
But he doesn't look back at the explosion.
Maybe
10 seconds? That's more than enough time.
Because he's not about that life.
He's going to dump all of his edge into one roll to allow him to do it.
All right.
I just get on the comms and I'm like, hurry your ass up, you're late as fuck.
Where's my son, you son of a bitch?
I'll give him a note.
In school.
I'll send him a note saying, try and disable that limousine on your way. It's not primary for you. Do your best.
He sends you back he's one-handing the motorcycle and sends him back a text message where he's like, my only weapon is a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
My disabling will be permanent.
Yeah, try and not destroy it, but take it out.
Of course, this
All right,
whole
let's not-
conversation took place in 10 seconds, anime
Let's
style.
not give him that much to do.
That's
you
it,
guys
that's
are
why I
moving
said it in the
first.
second. That's why I
I
said
assume someone flags Rapier as a friendly, by the way, so shoot him.
Yes. Yeah.
Rapey is a definite friendly. We give him a lot of shit.
Brad, do you want to go ahead and go?
Yeah, I can go. I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
God damn it, AP.
Get off me.
Give him a lot of shit, but no, I'm happy to see him.
All don't know what's happening in my computer.
Are you want to be here?
Where even was I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I want to be there.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Question, AP. Since these containers look broken and empty, or I'm guessing they are also empty.
No,
they
they're
have
full.
supplies in them.
Okay, they actually have
If
supplies.
I get near that, if it shoots, would it explode?
Don't go trashing up profits.
What are you asking will explode?
This. If I like stood right next to that, would it explode and then do
No.
damage to me? No?
The kind of munitions they're using is like rifle ammunition, not like mech
Okay,
ammunition.
I'm just.
So I go into that hexa display. everything.
So sorry,
Shoot.
let me figure out how the movement order is. It's 5 versus.
It's 5 versus 8, I
8.
think.
Okay, so
So it should be 2 us. Or no, it's 1 us and 1 you, then it's 2.
all right. Make
Did
your
we
move,
win the
man.
initiative roll or did we lose?
You lost.
We
Okay.
lost.
That's right. All right, so AP
Tied, but
It should
he
be
had
us
one
once,
player
then 2, 2, 2 the rest of the way. Sorry, 2, 1, 2, 1 the rest of the way.
Okay.
So 2. Okay, so I'm doing 2 all of the time.
Yep. Well,
All
it's
right,
8
so then I
versus
need to
5.
move a second thing. 1, 2, 3. These SRM carriers will get in the game at some point. You guys are
I
up.
hope not. I'll move.
I don't know how you think they're just gonna evaporate before you get to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need one of you to move up and use your turn to shoot the ceiling and block this off.
Which off? Oh, that?
That's right here. Like it's got to be like this turn.
That sounds like a good thing for
10, 4.
If I had thought of that 5 seconds ago, I would have faced myself the other direction and jumped 1 less hex.
Yeah, I would happily do that if.
You're not gonna make it.
Are
in
you
time.
done moving, Pondo?
I got it.
I'm done moving.
I got it. Don't worry.
If we're willing to take 1 supply sacrifice, I could do it. So I have 5.
No,
makes
dude,
sense.
you only have a movement of like 3, man. You're not.
I have a run of 5 and I can torso twist shoot it.
I don't think you have a run of 5. I think you're miscounting.
You have a run of 3.
2, 3 currently.
You have a run of 3.
2, 3, I
You
thought it was-
still be in range of getting into hitting that 1 spot to close on. Are you trying to close off your exit, Rad?
I'm trying. I think we should close this off right here.
We have no way out except for maybe that way.
That way is too small for anything more than a motorcycle or a
Well,
ground
we
car.
have the railway ramp. We could walk up the damn thing if need be.
Okay, just to be clear, this is like a missile bunker. That's if you want to get fired into the air.
Oh, it's a vertical shot. It's not.
Yeah, it's so the dropship has to like land nearby and then be hauled down and placed in here, and then they get put up like NASA and shot up into space.
Yeah, it's a rail gun that they're shooting it out of.
Chad is suggesting that you just take the dropship. You walk up on the dropship, then you fire the dropship.
We're on this now. This is ours.
Let's see. That's 1 move, and then I got a second.
Well,
so
if we take that dropship and sell it, then we could probably pay off the remainder of our other dropship.
It's true.
Oh wait, I couldn't have gotten that way.
It's about 169,000 seabills for a weapon.
Yeah,
that will not be enough to cover your debt on your current dropship.
Well, it'd put a pretty.
Yeah, that'll
sizable
wipe out about
debt
2/3 of it.
Oh yeah.
That would cover our
Or look, this is crazy. Let me toss this one at you. You stick the artillery lance on the other dropship, and you get a 3rd real lance and become a full mech company. And then you even get 2 bonus aircraft to bring with you. My God. All right,
And
look.
with this little base, we could actually charge
Y'all are
people repair mechs.
Oh my god, it's alright.
Let's try and survive this fight.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, Chad is just like, why don't you just use the 2nd dropship? You just claim it as salvage.
I'm worried about the $30 million SIBO debt we're under right now.
Well, that's good.
Nice.
This contract is for 100 million C-bills minus 1 million C-bills.
Oh, never mind. Let's keep the 2nd drop.
99 million C-bills.
Why -1?
Got 99 problems, but C-bills ain't one.
You
Never mind. We're fine.
So later on, I'll explain mothballing to you and how you can get more stuff into your current dropship.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the mothballing rules. I checked that shit and I was like, oh, I don't want to do the packing and then unpacking. That's the worst.
All right. So
Well, every time I hear mothballing, I just think it's like they're just throwing the mothballs in there and like get all the moths.
No, that's not
The
how it
moths
works.
out of there. Save your clothes.
are we trying to block that one passage off to at least force them to come around this way?
I don't know. I mean,
Could
buy
we-
yourself another turn if you do that, maybe.
Yeah, it would.
Would it be bad? Would there be a way to get? If they just decided to block the other way, I mean, they could just do both anyway. So
You guys are up.
I don't know. For me, it's a question of survival. I would block this whole shit off, and we'll figure out how to get out of here later.
yeah, I'd say we do that.
Well,
I don't have-
I don't think we'll be able to. We won't be able
I'm
to
sorry.
get the other side.
I think I have to do my last mechs because the Raven can't move. It's spending its whole turn E-warring. So it's just me and then Sid moving the archer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Then I did not do this perfectly, but anyway, well, I don't want to exit.
Those two AC-20s are coming out slowly. They'll get there soon. How far can those SRM carriers?
you're not
move,
showing your
by
back.
the way?
Are you
That's-
facing the right way?
Yeah, I want to show my right side because my left side's damaged, so I'm exposing my undamaged side. But I can torso twist and shoot.
It's an advanced level play right there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I guess that would be. You still be able to hit him with the front side if you torso twist, wouldn't you?
Your Victor is currently being lighted up by all of the enemy mechs. They're all targeting you.
Baby.
I am so sorry.
You guys are up first. Oh, sorry, the archer has to move too.
Yeah. So
I
Sid,
mean,
I think
NPCs are a blade of armor.
so you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can torso. You could potentially, Sid, get that.
The real NPCs are the friends we made along the way, which
I
is
really
technically true.
I kind of need to get to a
Okay.
point where I can roleplay with this guy off comms so I can start being an asshole to everybody. I couldn't do that on the comms and still maintain comms doctrine.
Sid, you can split fire, shoot the ceiling, and shoot at that one mech that I just obliterated.
You can use a medium laser, one medium laser, and shoot the ceiling.
Let us begin. One medium laser is not going to explode a ceiling. You
How
might
about
melt a
20?
stalactite.
How about LRM-20? Would that work?
But a
That
single
might
element.
be considerably better.
Would that be enough?
We'll see. Probably not.
Okay,
Just use
so
both
fire
your items
everything.
once.
That's what I'm hearing. Fire everything.
Fuck
All
that
right.
ceiling up.
Except the two medium lasers in your ear.
Where's the torso twist indicator? I need one. Oh, there's one. There's a free one right there. I'll use that.
You guys are shooting second. Oh, so I'm actually first, huh? Well, I only have so many shooters. I will open with
I
the
mean, if we
grass.
lost initiative, we would shoot first.
But you won initiative.
I thought we lost.
You won initiative. 'Cause you moved
No, we
last.
lost. And
Lost.
the first-
Then you are shooting first, good sirs.
Doesn't really matter. We all hit it up.
We'll get there
I'll shoot
eventually.
the ceiling.
Hey, there you go.
Very well.
If you shoot the ceiling and it falls on top of a mech, how much damage would that do?
How many
Well,
hexes
there's no
worth of
mechs that
ceiling
you're
can
going
he
to
shoot?
Look, I'm
Just-
looking up the building rules right now, but it's
Just
probably
one
not
hex
gonna be
worth of
great.
ceiling?
So I can tell you how to destroy buildings if you want.
Yes.
You need to know the construction factor of the wall. So if is it a light, medium, or hardened installation?
It is a medium hardened installation.
Okay, so it would have a construction factor of around 50. So you've got to do 50 damage to a hex to destroy it, basically.
Bloody
You
hell.
would have to hit with literally everything you have.
How
In
hard
one
is it to
round.
hit a section?
Hitting a hex is really, really easy. Like I think this group couldn't miss. Because on the regular rules, you hit on if you hit on a 2+, you still hit on a double 1 in regular Battletech. But A Time of War has the extra feature of the double 1
Double
to fumble.
ones. You'd have to hit with everything, and then all of your cluster rolls would have to hit in order to knock this ceiling down in one turn. You feeling lucky? You feeling insanely, improbably lucky? Or maybe you want to fire someplace else?
Wait, how much do the medium lasers do?
They do 5.
You're better off just shooting at the SRM carrier. You'll destroy that easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
That's the risk.
I mean, it's already in your sight, so you might.
Yeah, just funnel them. Just freaking gates of hell them there.
I'd say, James, are you going to shoot at the grasshopper?
Yeah, I'm going to alpha strike the grasshopper.
I think we can just go ahead and do that, and then they can wait.
That's fine.
And depending on what.
I'll get my maths ready, so go ahead.
Okay, show me the firepower versus grasshopper.
So you want me to go? Okay, so I'm on 6s to hit everything. So I start with the AC 20. So that is a hit in the 9, which is the left leg for 20.
That's fine. I got 6 left.
Internal was a 9 crit, by the way.
Sorry, what did you say?
It wasn't internal, was it?
It wasn't internal.
Okay, fair enough.
So 5 to the right leg.
All right.
Give those right legs real good.
5 to the center torso.
Bloody hell, that thing's armored.
And SRMs.
Grasshopper's
So
not
that's
bad.
3 missiles, center torso for 2.
But then medium laser boat.
Grasshopper's a good mech.
Center torso for 2.
Oh wait, no.
Got it.
Never mind. I thought it was a full.
And left leg for 2.
All right. Got it.
That'll be a piloting roll when you get a chance to, +1.
Yep. Got it.
I could attempt to just finish off that urban mech.
SRM carrier is gonna fire on the archer.
That's right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is gonna be
8,
fun.
9.
5, 6. That's medium range.
Yep. Shooting at 9s. Get out my dice here.
You really want to take out that grasshopper's got a big damage potential on it, Pondo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll be taking a negative for, let's see, so 2, 3,
2
4,
will hit.
5.
Cluster roll 7 on a 6.
Is a 4.
4. Very well. You take the first 2 to your right torso.
Is that front arc or is that side arc? I think it's side arc.
It's front.
Is it?
That's left side arc.
Oh, is it?
Well, then your left leg and then right arm.
So is that left leg instead of right torso?
Yes.
Yeah, left
left
leg
leg,
and
then
right
right arm.
Okay.
Then left
leg
torso.
for 2. Right arm for 2, and then left torso for 2.
Yep. Final missile is
The left torso again for 2.
indeed.
Torso
Third
for
pack,
2.
miss. Fourth pack, fifth pack, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll hit. And that'll hit with a lot.
I think that's all 6, isn't it?
5.
5. Okay. Well, first 2 hit at the right leg.
Left torso.
Left torso for 2.
Torso for 2.
Left leg.
leg for 2.
Left leg for 2.
Fourth hit. Left torso.
Left torso for 2.
Stop hitting my left torso.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Right leg for 2.
Right leg for 2.
There we go. Right leg for 2.
10th missile pack. That's a hit.
Cluster of 9. I think it's still 5.
Also
isn't it?
5.
Okay, so first one hits.
Left
First one
arm.
hits right leg. Left arm for 2.
Left arm for 2.
Left
Left
torso,
torso.
for 2.
Left
Stop.
torso for 2. That's it for my left torso armor.
No crit.
No,
8
it didn't go internal.
is center torso for 2.
Center torso for 2.
Left arm for 2.
Left arm for 2.
Left torso for 2. And
That's
it's
It's
no
not
crit.
Okay.
So yeah, this SRM carrier improbably peels open your archer and begins sorting around in the place you don't want it to. The ammunition bay.
I think you want to back out first. That or after this round, you dump your ammo.
Made
And
my
Okay.
piloting roll by just barely.
But you're a K-Star, aren't
You
you?
have
You're one of
Ks.
the modern ones.
Yeah, but the ammunition explosion will still deal damage to him, right?
Yeah, you'll still lose the
Yeah,
whole.
it's still real
that
bad.
torso. So I think you need to dump the
it
ammo.
won't be catastrophically horrible. He won't fully explode, but he will be in a bad place.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are up.
I'll shoot. Yeah, I'll shoot at the grasshopper.
Sure, no problem.
Arthur's been singing the praise of the grasshopper for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a great mech. It was the other mech I was considering for this game. I put a few mechs to Arthur and
Classic Lyran mech.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
I want to fire 2 Gauss, 2 PPCs.
When it came time to replace the
2 guys, 2 PPCs, 20 medium lasers.
Next
I was
time a
either-
Devastator rolls up on the chart, I'm just gonna throw it out and just be like, replace that shit with a Hunchback.
I was gonna replace my current mech with either a grasshopper or a guillotine.
You and guillotines, man. You want that jump?
Yeah, I might need. We'll probably need to change out the Warhammer because if we
wanna
can't
shoot
get clan parts.
I'm going to shoot with 1 medium laser because I want to lose heat because I'm starting to build too much heat.
All right, walk me through this.
Start at 2.
All right.
I walk for 3. He only walked for 1, so it's 4. 4 for short range, 6 for medium, and then nothing's a medium. But PPCs will be at 5 because it's 1 minimum range. So 4 for Gauss, 5 for PPC, and then 4 for medium laser.
Although I've been pretty impressed with this Victor. I feel like it's pretty good mech.
It's a solid mech. Gauss number 1 for 4.
It's just low damage output. 38 possible damage. Not very high for an assault mech.
Torso for 15.
Yeah, but it moves like a heavy. I guess that's the trade-off.
Yeah, and the jump too.
Yeah.
Well, I miscalculated the weight too, by the way. That Hunchback took 1 less damage, but I think it still died anyway.
Yeah, it would by a lot. Okay, you strip off most of the armor from the center torso.
That's great. Gauss number 2 for 4. That'll hit. Center torso again for 15. Crits
Okay.
once.
Yep, that's bad. 6.
You grasshopper.
And then 9 points internally. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have to create a Battletech get fucked meme.
Crits
I
once.
realize I don't have one of those yet.
It's literally just a video of your face going, and then in big yellow letters in Star Wars font at the bottom it says "Get fucked."
I made one for my my D&D server of my character. I'll show it to you. It's pretty funny.
Takes
I have
place.
an idea for a get fucked meme. Just a freaking trash can coming to the cockpit.
You and your cockpit trash cans just can't let go.
It's all because of what AP said when we first had the ghost rifles.
All right.
Here.
What's next?
PPC
The
number
trash
1.
can coming to the cockpit.
5. That'll definitely hit. Location 10 is the left arm for 10.
Great.
Arthur's enthusiasm just oh my gosh, tickles.
This then PPC number 2 for 5.
He fucking hates his Devastator so much. It's just it routinely ruins his life on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
The Warhammer does that.
Where's it hit, Pondo?
Location 5, which is the right leg for 10.
Perfect.
Does it go through? If it does, it crits
1,
once.
2, 3,
No.
4, 5,
Wrong leg.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does not go through. Yeah, you guys
Thing
have
is,
stripped
we
about
almost
half
passed
the
this
armor
thing
off
out.
of this heavy battle mech in 2
I still have a
rounds.
medium laser.
Well, you know what? You should fire it. Don't ever leave a medium laser unfired.
Medium laser for 4. That'll hit. Location 8, which is the left torso for 5.
So if I make a ghost behind one of these tanks, do they have to turn the? Would they?
They can literally look outside and see that there is not a sensor ghost there.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
they're not poorly designed video game AI.
They're AP designed.
How many
What was
ghosts
that?
can I make?
There's something prowling around here.
They're Metal Gear Solid 5 hard mode AI, not Metal Gear Solid 5 easy mode AI. All right, you done burning my mech apart?
For this round.
What a smart ass.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, no, I just wanted to know if I can only make one ghost or multiple. Just
Can this SRM carrier? I don't think it
It
can.
depends on the quality of your roll.
Who's the
But in
shooter?
this, like in this range now, it's going to have that. Like when it was in visual range, it's kind of pointless. It's going to be hard to actually do.
Well,
Yeah.
I could just fill this entire back area with ravens.
See, the thing about we almost passed up on the Devastator.
I know.
I know.
But no, we're not.
Devastator is literally one of the best 30-50 mechs out there.
Does the ghost have to be a raven, or can it be
It's-
one of my lances?
It's a solid can opener. It's,
All right, I think I'm firing 4s at the Victor on your right side. Yes.
Yeah, if he was 2s, he said, or he's lower than 2s.
He's 2.
Okay, so it should
So
be
you
5 because he walked plus my 2.
Yes. Left torso for 8.
Did you roll stay standing with him?
Yes, I
He
definitely
did, yes.
did.
That was a while ago. I forgot.
I'm sorry, that was the right side, right? Not the left side.
That's right side, yeah. So
Right side.
What did I say? Because it was not that.
you said left torso,
it's
so
right
send it
torso.
It was actually right torso.
right torso.
All right. How's that right torso doing?
That's all right. I'm good.
All right. That's bad because that was an 11 crit roll. I would have enjoyed
I was
hitting
hoping for
with
that to crit.
it. That's gonna hit as well. Right arm for 5.
I've taken no damage right side last turn, so
Yeah,
I was
that's
already
what
this is the right leg.
this is this strategy, exposing his undamaged side to the enemy.
I think somebody used that strategy.
Left arm
before
for
in
5.
our
Left arm for 5. Sorry.
Yep.
That's
Yes.
your turn.
Crits
It is a
twice.
10 crit.
Okay.
What's on your right arm? Is there
Look,
anything-
I occasionally
Yeah.
use it, but no one ever
Oh,
notices
that's
because my
your
mechs are
AC
too
point,
busy
it's not great.
exploding.
So only a top chart, so you don't need both dice. Just one dice each.
Oh.
We'll just roll 3.
So I got 3
So
on
lower
both.
arm and upper arm.
Oh, God, I managed to miss both medium lasers. Well, at least it's harder to
That's
shoot
right.
with
There'll be
them
a
now,
penalty.
right?
There'll be a penalty though for the damage actuators.
That's fine. What was that?
I'm
My
not going to be punching you on
third,
the arms.
He's gonna punch
fourth
you with
medium
AC
laser.
20.
That'll hit. Aaron 4 is right arm again. With
Yep, that's good.
no crit. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that I'm punching, but that won't happen until the next area.
I can't attack.
Did you take enough? Did you take 20 points of damage? I don't think so.
I took 8 and 2 5s, I think. Didn't I? Was it 3 for
Yeah, no. All right.
Yep.
You guys are up. We'll get to it eventually. We got some urban mechs out here to pepper you.
I think it's just Sid now.
I think so. All right, so I'm gonna drop the hammer, or try to drop the hammer on that SRM carrier. So
Show me your power.
I'm 1 point in minimum range for my LRMs, and I'm at mediums for my medium lasers. So I'm rolling 5s for my LRMs and 7s for my medium lasers.
That's fine. This
Wait.
is fine.
2, 3, 4. No, 6s for my medium laser. Sorry. All right, so medium laser number 1 is a miss because, of course, medium laser number 2.
That hits.
That rolled over.
Location 7.
The front side has 12 armor. Now it has 5. 7 has 7.
7. All right, first LRM.
That
It'll
super
hit.
hits. 9 hit, which is 16 missiles hit.
Okay, first 5 to your 6.
6 is also front. Now it has 2 front armor.
Crits twice, but it matters anything. I don't know that.
Not yet.
Next 5
6
also to the 6, and that crits.
crits once.
Okay. It explodes as you begin slamming missile after missile into the frontal armor.
Okay,
Excellent.
that works for me. Bye-bye.
Now he goes run away and hides.
And just go ahead.
I'm so jazzed that Rapier showed up. What a champ.
I'm happy. He might be able to sit.
Now we just need him to not die.
See, no one asked where the sneaking suit was after that mission. I thought for sure Pondo would be like,
thought we
I'm
picked it
gonna
up."
wear it with my vibro katana. I'm gonna be a cowboy ninja. But he never asked.
That, but I guess we never
Wait,
said
is
it.
he wearing my sneak suit?
No, he's wearing the guy that I.
He's wearing
ninja that's guy
he's wearing the
killed.
ninja sneak suit. The one that tried to stab Pondo to death in an honorable ninja duel.
Oh, yes.
Honorable ninja duel.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, the one where he.
I mean, that man could have easily murdered my ass.
Oh wow, I get to shoot with a small laser.
I thought I had the vibro katana because I was the last one to have it.
Small laser's a champ. It's always a champ.
Anyway.
5, 6.
And I got dips.
All right, I'm shooting 6 and 10.
Are you
That small laser would have killed me.
They could have, yeah.
6 will hit your right
Got a
leg
hell
for
of a way
10
to
points
go.
of damage.
Small laser.
Arthur, who are you shooting at?
Victor.
The victor. I feel real bad for ducking out of this combat, but I'm literally.
Where was it 10 damage to? Sorry, Arthur.
Yep, 10 damage.
Right leg.
To the right
Right
leg.
leg.
I'm on the edge of death over here.
How's it doing?
That's fine. Still got armor.
Well, let me
but
follow
still
up with this deadly small. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So this is going to be the other thing, and then 12s. That'll hit. 7. Right torso for 10.
Okay.
All I need is double 6s. Oh no, wait! I can't possibly hit that far. Never mind. That's fine.
Double 6 to hit on.
Double 6 infinite range small laser. Using it as
straight headshot.
where he just leads out the cockpit and uses it to try to blind you.
It's essentially just a laser pointer at that range.
Yeah. All right. Look, that's the end of this round of mech combat, y'all. Let us withdraw our dice. We'll be back next week.
Were you still punching? Sorry.
Oh, that's right. We are doing physical combat. I forgot about that. Fine. Let's go ahead and just do that shit.
You gonna punch each other?
I
can't punch him. He's outside my arc. Well, I could punch him, but I use the weapon
Oh
that
my god! Double ones. There's no way I'm letting that stand.
So, do you punch yourself?
No, I'm spending edge. That'll hit.
punch the wall.
Punch table is
to be 7 damage.
to your left arm.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, right arm. Right arm.
Right arm.
side.
Okay, that's internal. Is there a crit?
There is not.
Okay.
I'll get that right arm eventually, motherfucker. I'll get that right arm eventually.
I'm really surprised that you've not shot at me, AP.
I know.
Look, man, could you just get near an SRM carrier?
I did. You shot at me once,
Look, all right.
and then immediately died.
When I died,
It's kind of amazing. It's amazing how no one ever tries to focus down the giant death machine that melts everyone's face off like in a single turn.
Probably because it's so heavily armored, it would take them forever to pop it open. And if it's 4-on-1 after all of his allies are dead,
Well,
they'll get
One
them
thing I'm
down
devastated
eventually.
is to get in mechs to melee it because it's within its medium range for the PPCs and Gauss rifles, and force enough piloting skill checks, it'll eventually fall down. And
One day.
stay next to it,
One
you get +4 to
day.
hit.
I
Look,
just feel like the end of if we kept
5
on using
ER PPC direwolves. That's all I'm saying. Season 3. That's all it's gonna be.
strike, it immediately just shuts down.
Not with a direwolf. You could alpha strike with 5 of those.
I mean, it's the perfect mech to park outside of the Countess's, manor, right? Because you can just engage entire lances of media mechs by itself, and you just have it hang out there, and you have it be the Royal Guard solo.
we need one to get parts for the Warhammer, which are not going to be cheap. Or find a new mech for me to pilot other than the bloody Raven.
Look, this combat is not great. That's what I'll say about it. Oh, look! Mechs are going down left and right, and vehicles on my side of the board, but there are a lot of you that are one shot away from exploding horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me.
I mean, there's 2 of us that are one shot away from horribly exploding.
Yeah, and the Victor is very close to taking some very serious damage.
At this point, it's just me versus a limo, so I feel pretty good.
There's
honestly.
3 mechs. I mean, that Raven will die to pretty much anything on the battlefield right now.
Yeah.
The Axeman will also die to pretty much anything on the battlefield. And the Archer, you take out that ammo bin, you're going to explode. Speaking of which, do you want to dump that ammo this round, or you want to just keep that safely tucked away?
It's a case. I lose one side, the other side will be fine.
You also take an injury.
You take
which
2 points of
injuries
2 points of pilot
That's
damage.
fine. That's
He's
fine.
like, that's fine. Neurofeedback's fine.
Yeah.
I won't be coughing blood for weeks afterwards. Next time you ask me why your pilot's on a restricted diet for a few months.
Well, there's 3 enemy mechs. 2 of them are in really bad shape. They're gonna go down in a round or 2.
4. 3.
And we've already seen that the Devastator can virtually liquefy an urban mech in a single round. So I feel like we're doing pretty good. Honestly,
We'll see. Look, let's start doing some outros here. Next session's gonna be we'll wrap the combat up in the first half. Well, we'll do an hour-long intro. Battletech bingo. We'll wrap the combat up. Bingo will automatically fail because all of the bingo cards will be about combat. And we'll spend the last 2 hours just doing some like freeform poetry rap.
Maybe
So,
I suggest do 50-50 of combat and freaking rope.
Nah. This combat will last forever. You guys, the 5 of you will be stuck fighting the Saladin as it constantly keeps darting around corners and avoiding you, but keeps re-engaging you just long enough to force you to stay in combat.
At this point, my mech is so damaged, I'm like holding the axe in front of my chest because I'm afraid like the people with like sidearms are gonna shoot me in the chest.
Why don't you
You clutching your pearls?
Why
The
don't
axe
you
is
use
the
the
armor. The
Warhammer's
axe has
arm?
got weight to it, so.
Why don't you use the Warhammer's arm? That was fully armored before the torso got ripped off.
I just shove the Warhammer arm into my own chest and then somehow be able to fire the PPC as a central torso weapon.
That would be dangerous. That would be dangerous for them.
Your AC-20s are your center torso.
My AC-20's in my...
It's your center torso.
It's in your
Oh, yeah,
side
it is my central torso, yeah.
So
As
that
critical
makes
slots to your left.
20 and the clan PPC.
Yeah, I always found that weird because the model, like, it's like clearly it looks like it's like a side torso, right? But
It's just one of the situations where you can have the critical slots share into another side.
All right. Rad, let's start with you for outros.
hey, let's start with me. I'm Raddosaurus. I had a lot of fun tonight. I started on virtually death's door and was able to just open the door a little bit and peek in as I creep ever closer to ultimate destruction. I don't know. I've been close to death a lot of times in this game. I don't know that this is really any different.
I'm pretty sure we all have.
I just want to say, creeping ever closer to ultimate destruction sounds like a really good album name.
I was the
Good
closest
sophomore album,
to
right?
death
Like not your
as a
first
kid.
one. It's got to be self-titled, but
Eternal
it's
Darkness is the name of that first one.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been the closest to death out of everyone.
I believe I have several times because I've been just shot.
I almost died
So have I.
on the Draconis Combine planet without Sid's help.
I almost died after the first mission.
Remember that time where you got set up by the Mafia?
And then I almost died because I got set up by the Mafia.
When you set us up the bomb.
Yeah, when you actually set your lance mate up to get killed. You forget about that?
Look, remember when we were doing Raddosaurus's outro?
And then we got into a pissing contest to see who's been closer to death on this show. Yeah, I know. I had fun. You know, this is the way I like to play this game. I like to play
Exploding.
on the edge, living on the edge, as the prophet John Bon Jovi once taught us.
Name one thing he's prophesized.
I mean, that I was going to be living on the edge. I mean, it's self-evident, I feel like. Also, we're halfway there. And we are, in fact, living on a prayer at this point. So I feel like there's a lot of accuracies currently. I could go on if you want me to, but the whites of your eyes as you roll them into the back of your head tells me that you're probably ready for me to move on with my intro away from Bon Jovi songs. No, I had a good time. It's inspirational. Maybe that's too strong a word. I'll give it to him. It's inspirational having a player like James. If I feel like it kind of raises the bar, and we're all like, oh man, we should kind of like pay attention and get our shit together a little bit. So I think that's good. I hope James can after next week come back on the show again. Man, I really had a lot of fun playing with a veteran player. It's pretty fun. So yeah, I don't know. I had a good time. I'm sorry I was distracted at the beginning of the episode, but things calmed down. And
You're never going to be on Lexi's level.
everything's gonna be it's true.
Yeah.
I don't play mobile games, so that'll be a problem. When I get an actual computer and I have multiple monitors, you know, then we might run into some issues because I don't know.
I have you on Steam, bitch. When you open up Battletech while we're playing Battletech, I'll crucify you. I said this on the Cancol episode, but Dave did that shit once.
Really?
Henley did that on a show that I was on, and I was like, I will stop this show until you get the fuck off of that game.
Here's the thing, I've been a PC gamer before in the past when I had a PC, but I've never been a Steam person. For whatever reason, I just
you can't escape it now. Everything's on Steam.
Yeah, everything is now. So if I ever go back to playing PC games, obviously I'll have like Steam everything. But most of the games I own them independently from Steam. So there's a lot of games I could still play, and Arthur wouldn't know, so it'd be all right. Not that I will.
It would be all right temporarily.
Probably. Yeah. No, I already suffer kind of from ADHD a little bit. So if I give myself something to be distracted with, I would be very distracted with it. So I know myself well enough not to lay that trap for myself to have me step in it. So, yeah, I mean, that's it, I guess. It was a super cool map. Again, I already said it, but I want to reiterate. It's a really interesting playthrough. It was cool that we actually got to do like some sneaking. I guess that's what the Raven kind of enables, which is a pretty cool feature. I feel like it's a neat thing to have as part of the battle, to be able to move around undetected for a turn or two. I've enjoyed that we had like a interactable environment, and then we could collapse parts of the tunnel. It was really cool. I don't know how close to like rules as written we played it for that stuff, but I still thought it was pretty cool, made for a neat scenario. I'm interested to watch these vehicles slowly file in one by one to be instantly vaporized.
Unless they go the other way and come 2 by 2.
So yeah, I think we probably won't make it through without losing at least one mech. I kind of feel like so. I don't know how to stop a limousine other than just by annihilating it, but it's probably not the best plan.
Pick it up with your hand.
Can I just kick it over like upside down? Like you
stand in front of it?
Yeah, it's just maybe I could just
crunch the front of it.
Play chicken with it.
Destroy the engine.
I can just lay down.
Fire everything, then it'll be fine.
Yeah,
fire everything.
Just make sure to declare them as non-lethal shots.
I'll probably drop the club and just pick them up, and then keep on heading towards the drop ship.
What you got to do is you insert your hand in the back of an urban mech, then you lift it up. You hold down the firing trigger with your mech arm. I really want Battletech to become Mega Man, apparently.
Yeah. Get the urban Mega Man suit.
Urban Mega Man. The most useless of Mega Man's opponents.
It's like Leaf Man from the original Mega Man.
Leaf Man was pretty good.
Leaf Man was pretty good. What was the one that was it Bubble Guy? What was the guy that just like one of them really sucked real bad?
It was Bubble.
Bubble was only good in like the one environment or something like that.
The Bubble was only good against the one boss that was weak to it.
Yeah, so that's it. That's my outro. I had fun. Thanks for watching.
Sid, what you got for me?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm SidAlpha. I also had a blast not getting my leg shot off or anything horrible happening to me yet this time.
I mean, you chose to keep your ammo on a torso that is cocked open, so.
I know.
And there's another SRM carrier coming your way. Plus, there's the 2 urban mechs and the grasshopper.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure you know your scenario.
I approve.
I'm fully aware of this.
I've made terms that I'm ending up being the last one alive in all scenarios.
Sounds good.
Because AP is just going to shoot everything around me.
By the last round, we've all ran back to your mech, so we're like all behind you in the cockpit.
No, I plan on falling back a little bit. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. Watch me pull off this amazing thing that I am so good at pulling things off.
I'm ready for you to do like Arthur said and pick up that SRM carrier and just point it at like one of the urban mechs and just unload it into its face.
Just shake it until missiles start falling out.
Use it as a hwacha. Just
take it like it's a rock and slam it up against its head, and it'll blow your arm off, but it'll also like instantly kill the urban mech. It'd be totally
Sid plays Civilizations, you can tell.
Oh my god. So yeah, really looking forward to getting this wrapped up next week, and I'm going to be back here with Arthur on Monday for Can Cold. It's also getting close to wrapping here soon.
Oh, we're like 5 episodes or something.
Oh, we still got a little bit to go. And I've got a couple of videos coming out this weekend, and one video that I've been researching the crap out of because it's pretty serious accusations. I want to make sure to dot my I's, cross the T's, and do all that stuff. So keep an eye out for that this weekend on my channel.
In-depth investigation into vanilla being the best ice cream flavor.
Coffee obviously is the best ice cream flavor.
Oh, stomach churning.
Cookies and cream.
What must it be like to have such a terrible sense of taste?
I don't know. Life is always interesting when things are different for you.
I do something gross with my ice cream. I use the Nesquik chocolate powder mix for chocolate milk, and I put it on vanilla ice cream.
I don't know.
I've done that as well.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just putting a topping on it, so it's. I mean, it's.
But it's like powder, so like it melts. When it melts, it becomes like a gritty chocolate ice cream instead of just like chocolate. I don't know. I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, and I'm also probably going to be getting a review out for the new Witcher game this weekend as well. Thronebreaker, the Witcher Tales. So
okay.
Keep your eye for that as well. That's what I've got going on.
Pondo, what you gonna do with all that junk inside your inventory? That's all items Cotton is handmade for you. She sewed you a scarf,
Caringly
cap,
crafted.
socks, and gloves, even though you're not in the Arctic environment yet.
Hours of watching a progress bar fill up across her screen.
I end up having to make the character that doesn't care about like being at a distance or anything. So my mindset is just run in completely, because everybody else chooses like, I want to be a caster, I want to be an archer. I'm like, okay, I'll just do the meat shield and just charge in with a big two-handed weapon, and then just
that's why people queue up with you.
It sounds like every character I've ever made for every game I've ever played.
See, when I first like started interacting with everybody playing Overwatch, typically I would play like offense characters, but I noticed everybody was playing like offense or support, and I was like, I guess I'll be tank.
Junkrat.
It's like, I'll be tank.
Look, Rad, I just wanted to stab a dagger into your heart real quick.
Do it.
And remind you that one time where you didn't run into melee combat. In fact, you ran away and left this Beaumont guy alive. And then you fucking agonized. I was on vacation, right? You agonized my whole vacation. And when I got back for months later, you were sulking about it. It was incredible. It was incredible.
Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you know that I had to go so far against my nature to make that decision. I erred on the side of self-preservation. Terrible mistake.
You need to treat Cotton better. You can't just be throwing away all these stat boosting items, all right? If she makes them for you, even if you don't need them, look, I don't need to teach you how to be a good boyfriend, right? Just eat them. Eat what she puts in front of you. Do it.
See,
You don't, even if you don't need them, it'll make her feel better, like you appreciate her and shit. You have to communicate those feelings through the art of eating things. Speaking for someone who communicates by eating things, no. English, just go. I feel like I fucked that one up really bad.
I'm Englishmudkip. I really enjoyed this session. It was actually surprising what a veteran of the game can actually do compared to people that have played both tabletop games but don't know the game very well.
What are you insinuating?
that we suck.
Have we ever played Battletech tabletop before?
Oh, yeah, I've been playing it for almost a year, actually.
Yeah.
This campaign.
I think this arc have been doing all right.
The issue isn't how long you've been playing; it's the quality and number of opponents you've been playing against. It's just like D&D, right? You've only been playing with me, so you only know my level of strategy and tactics. You go play with other people, you're like, oh, look at all this new shit.
I really wanted to play against James as James as an antagonist.
Well, fine. Maybe he'll come back next season. Jesus.
He'll be the
Way to just kick me in the balls. Arthur, I don't want to fight you anymore. I want someone that's a challenge.
No, it's like we'll use him as
No one shoots at my Devastator.
To be fair,
just do a duel like you did with Lexi.
90% of the fights we've had with Arthur, the battle value has been so dramatically in our favor that I don't know that we've ever had like a fair fight against Arthur. He gives his guests a way more fair fight against us than he does himself.
I think the closest we'd gotten was what, 90%?
Yep, wasn't that against Lexi?
No,
Yeah.
it was against
Lexi, and then also the hotel mission.
Hmm.
and Kenneth Cross. That was supposed to be like our current like mech level minus all of our injuries.
I mean, the Kenneth Cross thing was different because it was mostly short range mechs that had to walk all the way across the battlefield, and the Devastator that never shot anything.
Plenty of time.
Not the
to
Devastator,
pick 'em off.
Demolisher.
Okay.
Demolisher couldn't get anywhere close because it was a slow treaded mech.
Yeah.
So look,
Using the road.
English, what do you got going on?
Yeah, I'm Englishmudkip. You can find me in all the affiliated places such as Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon, because we do have a Patreon now, but no, I'm not going to properly show it. Yeah, I will be sorting out my streaming schedule tomorrow, hopefully, and I'll be streaming some. Don't know, just depends. I might put a poll on my Twitter, see what people want to see me to play out of the games I've got. But yeah, but me, I really enjoyed this week, and I can't wait for next week.
Very well. James, clearly people enjoyed having you here.
I had a great time being here. I would also love to come back at some point and give these guys a run around on the other side of the battlefield too. I figured that
I'd love to play smartphone games while you defeat them.
As I host
for the ending arc, it was probably more important to let Arthur run everything that was required.
Yeah,
but,
Pondo doesn't need to.
we have to host. It'd be literally just us playing against him.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to actually doing some play with the character too, because pretty much my prep for this session was 3 paragraphs from Arthur about how to treat you guys like jerks. Which didn't really get a chance to do just yet, but
Look, I'm going to give you some more since it seems like we're going to do some out of character stuff. I'm just setting up for season 3, guys. You're not exactly loved when you show up on the planet out of nowhere and you're like, we own this continent now.
We will
No,
give him
I mean
the
that's
time.
perfectly understandable.
Yeah, no, that's.
I didn't expect that. It's just really, it was like literally, it was like, hey, these guys own this place now, so you got to listen to them.
Filthy mercenary off-worlders.
that's it. As for me,
Talked to us and made an agreement. But no, they had to go terrorist on us.
as I mentioned at the top of the show, I'm the host of the Grimdark podcast, which is a double Emmy-nominated gaming podcast about 40k role-playing. It's grimdarkpodcast.com, and we're also on all the regular places like YouTube and Twitter and Google Plus, which I think is going now. But yeah, we cover off mainly that topic. We also talk about general gaming. We mentioned our own Battletech campaign at the start of the show, and talk about our own experience with the gaming. I'm actually thinking about doing a YouTube video series now about campaign writing in general, since I've got some time off at the moment, and we'll see how that goes. But right now we're recording our 100th episode, which will be up in about a week's time. So
Yeah, hell yeah. That's some
Yeah,
serious
well,
investment. All right, well, I suppose I got to do an outro now. Show up next week, motherfuckers. We're handing out a Battletech key. That's it. Have a good night.